What's an insult that sounds like a compliment? You're much smarter than you look? Some asshole told me that once. I just said, and you're dumber than you look? That was the day I learned blondes are stereotyped to be stupid. That outfit is really brave. I love how you'll just wear anything. You look healthy. Where I'm from, the nice way of saying someone has gotten fat. Ha, I got you're looking strong from a middle-aged woman. You know what that means. Edit. It means you look healthy. Robust like the wind won't knock you over. Eating well. In other words, chunkier than I last saw you. If you've lost weight, they'll ask if you're eating properly. See you later. Quote. Not if I see you first. Quote. I always thought it was just a cheesy response. But no, the implication is that if you see the other person, asterisk asterisk, you bail before they see you, asterisk asterisk. My grandma used to tell us that if you ever met an ugly baby you should said, wow, that is some baby. Asterisk, here's a picture of my baby, isn't he cute, asterisk asterisk, oh, but would you look at him, asterisk. My favorite is ah, he looks just like you. You are impossible to underestimate. Edit. Thanks for gold. Asterisk dead shot asterisk asterisk. You can't possibly be this stupid. Asterisk asterisk Deadpool asterisk asterisk. Don't underestimate me. Asterisk. Every positive thing an older British person tells you, they're the masters of sarcasm, monsieur. That's a good try. Your sister is beautiful and you are smart. I've heard this a lot in my life and I'm not even that smart. Relatable. I'm the ugly sister. But I'm apparently so smart, as though my beautiful sister isn't smart as fuck. She's cute and smart and I love her. Does it have to be a competition? It's not a competition until the stronger sibling devours the weaker sibling. Your dick is so cute. Friends and I do this thing, where you add the word actually to an otherwise normal compliment in order to make it backhanded. E.g., hey, you're actually pretty smart. That's actually pretty funny. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, go play. I don't care what everybody else says, I think you're pretty cool. At least you tried your best. This one is fine if you're telling it to a kid, but much more condescending to an adult. My grandma always says people are good and kind when they get on her nerves. They think she's a sweet old lady, when she's really saying they're good for nothing and kinda stupid. I got it engraved on a mug for her. With all due respect, when it's clear none is due. With all due respect, sir, you're a worthless fucking piece of shit and your dad should have fucked your mom in the ass the night you were conceived. With all due respect. The classic. I hope your day is as pleasant as you are. This is coming from a retail worker to a full Karen. Or, asterisk, I hope you have the day you deserve, asterisk. Well, my grandma would love that outfit. Quote. You're at the top of the bell curve. Most of them are backhanded compliments. But this is a flat-out insult whose mood and words seem complimentary. It's ingenious. Top of the hierarchy. Top of the world. Top tier. Top of the bell curve. This is the only one I'm actually saving for later. You've got a face for radio. And a voice for print. To my friend, you have cooler friends than I do. Smiley face. I always tell my girlfriend I have better taste than her because I am dating her while she's dating me. What a chump. You're so confident. This has got to be a kick to the nuts. Said in the right tone that must suck. Cause you know homeboy built up quite some courage to rock those assless chaps and now Aunt Karen just dropped that bomb on you at the family Christmas party. You're pretty for a big girl. Classic chubby girl insult, but you have such a pretty face. Quote. I've heard, you look good despite your skin tone, used a few times by people with a not very different skin tone. Lol. One of the guys I was dating told me, you share your emotions and feelings quite often. I took it as I probably talk too much about things and shouldn't. But he told me that no, it's a good thing and it helps. Still made me think twice the next time I wanted to share things. Gotta preface it with a, I love that. I don't know half of you half as well as I should like. And I like less than half of you half as well as you deserve. He's saying that he would like to know some of them better, and less than half of them deserve to be liked twice as much as he likes them, monsieur. It's a compliment that sounds like an insult, not vice versa. You talk so eloquently, you speak so well towards a black person as if we all talk like we're from the depths of the hood. One of my friends, who is black, has been repeatedly told that they are articulate in a surprised tone of voice because they are shocked that a black man doing his PhD at Cambridge might use academic language. I once called an Uber for my brother and I called the driver to tell him where to pick him up. We live in South Africa and the driver was white, so when my brother gets home he told me the driver asked if he was adopted. It turns out the driver, who was white, thought that I was white based on my voice, so that meant my brother had to be adopted. It was funny. NGL. If you are in the South, bless your heart. Not always. If you've had a terrible day, and tell them why they sometimes say that and not in a demeaning way. Well, you're so brave, or I wish I had your confidence, said completely deadpan. Add an exclamation point and the vibe can be changed. In the words of the late Reverend Spooner, you are a shining wit. Quote, it's the most British insult I know. For the uninitiated, a spoonerism is where you swap the starting sounds of two words. So shining wit becomes Cupid's stunt. I mean, GTA 5 had an entire expansion called Cunning Stunts. Good for you. And I'm thinking you weren't burdened with an overabundance of schooling. Tilda Malcolm Reynolds. My days of not taking you seriously are certainly coming to a middle. The captain is a legend in this reel, monsieur. Out of all the people I've met, you are definitely one of them, monsieur. May your life be as interesting as the repost you did. Op felt that. Good for you. Said with the right amount of enthusiasm, has very entertaining results as you watch their face change in realization after saying thanks. This book fills a much-needed void. My favorite review of Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Slayer, read, the best movie I have ever seen on the subject. I must go now. Talking with you has been mostly enjoyable. You have a unique face. That's nice, dear. You must have a lot of chromosomes. I've got more than you, dipshit. You look better with glasses. I can see why someone would take it as an insult, but glasses are often very attractive. That's still something that you don't need to tell someone if you're thinking it. No one wants to hear that they look better with something obscuring and or changing part of your face. Like, even if you think a woman looks better with makeup, keep it to yourself. You look better without my glasses on. I admire you. You don't let your confidence get in the way of your shortcomings. You always look so comfortable. You look good today. Just today. Every good insult sounds like a compliment. You suck. H, monsieur. Greater than underscore good underscore insult him, monsieur. You suck good. You did it. God bless your heart. I never get this as an insult, but I think I'm the only one, haha. And I'm from the South. But I usually heard it among older women at the church potluck as well. Bless her heart. She's just learning to make a casserole. And it would be about a young woman who is just learning to make a casserole. Contrary to what most people see every time this comes up, it doesn't always mean, go fuck yourself. It depends on context. It could be sympathetic to downright condescending to a hidden venom underneath a charming smile. Bless his little heart. He tries his best. He's an honest idiot. She's going through a tough time. Bless her heart. A sympathetic verbal pat. Bless your heart. You need to get a return for that dress. Outfit is not working. If it's just, bless your heart, or sometimes the old classic, I'll be praying for you. You done fucked up. Don't expect to be invited back unless you bring homemade sweet tea or good casserole. Bless your heart. Well, you aren't that fat. I once got you look fantastic. It was followed up with, you used to be so fat. Quote, to an overweight person that knows she's overweight, well, looks me up and down, you're healthy. IDKY, but the comment alone irritates me. I think it's pretty rude to look someone up and down in general. Well, I enjoyed this conversation. It was very nice. It was like talking to the sweet Old lady on the bus. Michael Scott chair model episode. I just can't think of enough good things to say about Karen. He tries. I love what you're trying to do with your hair. The hardest working person you'll ever see. They're dumb, but energetic. I bet you spent a lot of time thinking that one through. Implying whatever was said or done was of poor quality and bringing into question their intelligence as it took a while to think up a poor plan. You look like you've lost some weight. Thanks, I lost 10 pounds. Awesome, just 20 more to go. Quote. I'm amazed you managed that. They think it's a compliment, while you're wondering how they are still breathing without an hourly reminder. It's understanding that makes it possible for people like us to tolerate a person like yourself. Abe Froman. Wow, you're really wearing that, aren't you? Cool story, bro. You remind me of a daffodil. Ah, 'cause I am pretty. Quote. No, because you can be found on every corner of the road. You're at the very top of the bell curve, implying you're just average. Telling someone they're on the lower right side of the curve, however, that means you're among the top 1% of whatever. You're the kind of woman that Van Gogh would cut an ear off for. You could grow up to be president. Any variation of comments like, I love your confidence, or worse, I wish I had your confidence, when a not-so-skinny girl posts a picture in a revealing outfit or a bikini. Even if you mean well, it's too backhanded to me. Calling somebody homely, where is the compliment? Maybe they'll misinterpret it to mean warm, like a home should feel, instead of ugly, like it really means. Oh, I came across this word when I was a kid. I loved reading and could read much better than I could actually understand. I thought homely was more akin to homey. That is to say, to me it created an image of being warm, friendly, cuddly, someone who is a pretty, lovely middle-aged mother-type figure. My mom, who fits this image to a T, was not quite so impressed when I described her as the homeliest mom I know in her Mother's Day card that year. I would lose sleep over that card for years after. NGL. Till that homely is not a compliment. You are the funniest person you know. I like to use that on strangers who are sarcastic to me. They usually come back with yup and a shit-eating grin. Anything said with sarcasm, monsieur. You don't sweat much for a fat lass. Said to a dude, you're smarter than you look. Anything starting with no offense, but a guy that my friend was being an absolute bitch to since he tried to talk to her in a bar called her a twat nozzle since she spent over an hour trying to embarrass him. Monsieur, she thought it was a compliment at first since she had a Go Girl plastic pee funnel and liked it. It took her a while to realize that the guy she was talking to insulted her. WTF. How could anyone ever think being called a twat nozzle is a compliment? LMAO. Twat nozzles are great since we can piss while standing up. I really like my dick because it allows me to piss standing up. But even then I don't like being called one. Why are you friends with this person? You are much too pretty for condoms. My Irish buddy used that on a lady he was not interested in. I did get what it could have implied. Could you explain? The only thing I can think of this meaning is that she's pretty enough he wants to have cute kids with her. But that obviously isn't it? Edit. Or is it meant to scare her off assuming she'd insist on a condom? I assume it's your edit. You haven't changed a bit. My wife once said, I just love your cute little way of living, with total sincerity. You have completely met my expectations. Your hair is just so unique. Well, you're much nicer than I was expecting. Thank you so much for watching and have a good day.